So, full-time 1-0 as per. I managed to miss a Dartford goal. Go me. I was talking though. I managed to catch Stoke goal. Again, go me. Low thoughts, feelings?
Pretty good. It was nice to be back.
Yeah, even if it is the first game in.
And I'm glad it wasn't a loss.
No, I'll take a draw. League path.
Especially with the league path.
All right, they're cash out and we've nicked their best striker, but yeah, I mean.
Well, we can afford to pay him.
Yeah. One makes you wonder if Fleet's going to. There you go. Makes you wonder if Fleet are going to go the same way soon. Right.
Well, we'll find out.
Yes. But that is probably it for the foreseeable in terms of football.
Well, I've been live streaming if I do that.
Yes, so potentially might look at doing watch-alongs and whatever. Potentially, I don't know. It's a lot of pissing about that I'd have to look into. But it was nice to be home. It's nice to be able to have a beer on the terraces. That was a novelty that I took full advantage of.
Yep, we had two.
I had to.
Well, you had two. I had a pink gin lemonade and then a Pepsi.
Okay. She was sensible. I was not.
Well,
we did eat KFC beforehand and it was very nice.
We did have a lot to eat, so
yes,
the alcohol would be hassle.
To be honest, I'm completely fine. Man, I won't do wanker in a match today. Mainly because I don't really think there was anyone.
There wasn't really anyone.
No, I will say props to the lino though.
Yeah, we gave him some stick and he just took it.
Yeah, he turned round. I took the piss out of him and mentioned about his armband. He put his thumb up and then he bantered us back. So fair play to him. Nice to see.
Nicer when they did that.
Nice to see a fellow professional bantering us off. But man of the match. Someone in Hertfordshire. I don't know. Marsh Brown. Sorry, go on.
I'd say, just for the fact that he's improved, I'd go with Charlie Sheringham.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll go for that. Sheringham did well. He really is running around more now. He's really put the shift in, to be fair to Sherry. So
he's obviously taken lockdown by the horns and has got back into training and has improved.
I mean, a lot of the players are looking quite hench now, to be honest. But I mean, I think Elise enjoyed her first game.
Well,
she's gone to sleep.
She's gone to sleep.
She's gone to sleep.
She did enjoy watching the bit that she was awake for.
Yep, she did watch up.
Everyone.
She said hello. She's now an official junior dart. Thanks to Dan. By the way, Dan, if you're watching this, mate, all the best.
Well, you said you'd watch it, so
you bastard. You bastard, Dan. But no, but it's not just Dan, but anyone who watches this. Look after yourselves. It's fucking shit times right now, man. You know, I can't wait to be back in the terraces. I hope tonight has proven to the government that non-league fans are capable. I mean, everyone was socially distancing. We were sat in a group of 6, which is the maximum you're allowed. Technically 5.5 because little person.
You have a little baby, yep.
But everyone was socially distancing. No one was stupid.
The one-way system worked perfectly,
so,
especially with the bar.
Exactly, you know, I think if that's the price we've got to pay to come and watch football, fuck it.
And the hand sanitizer was regularly available.
Yeah, so fantastic job, Dartford Football Club. Everyone behind the scenes, fantastic job, guys.
Yeah, even the food stands with their face shields, with
the
plastic, everything was just.
It was absolutely amazing, and it meant so much to be able to come back. Like, I can't speak for Lou, obviously, but I had a real spring in my step. It felt so good to be back home. You know.
Well, you pretty much told me that Dartford were playing tonight, that were allowing fans, and within 15 minutes we'd both bought tickets and we'd planned a day around it.
Exactly.
Which is great for us because we don't get out much.
No. I mean, lockdown's a bitch. But to be fair, after the months of lockdown, you know, at least not being able to come out and see people, it's just.
Especially with the low prices on the tickets.
For £5 for us both, for each of us to get in, it's absolutely mad.
I would have happily paid 20 quid.
Same here, to be honest.
Which is precisely
obviously,
why we've bought new kit.
Because okay, it's money that maybe could have been spent on anything else, but we've got the bills paid, what little expenses we've had, we've sorted out. And to be fair, the money goes back towards the club. So, and I mean, I've wanted a new jumper, I've got a new shirt, which is brilliant for me.
Yeah, we've both got. I've actually got my own shirt now.
Yep.
It's not just one of Grant's old ones.
No, she's fully nicked. Well, she's not nicked. So used to saying you've nicked my shirt. She's fully kitted out. Yeah, okay, it's last season's away kit, but it's still a Dartford shirt that is loose.
Yeah, and we've got our matching jackets.
Yep, so we are now couples goals officially.
Yep.
Swag. But no, honestly, it felt so fucking good to be back. Like, I've really missed it. You know, the atmosphere tonight was actually fantastic for a friendly game. There wasn't much chanting, but
No,
you don't...
But it didn't need it. It was just having people there.
Everyone was applauding. And to be fair, I don't like Dover, admittedly, but fair play to Dover. They've come down and given us a game. And I mean, you know, it's absolute...
To be honest, we got 521 people in there tonight.
Which is fucking great, considering no one knew if the game was going to be fans after Mr. Johnson's
Bear in
statement.
mind, 24 hours ago it was announced.
Yep. And as soon as it was announced, I was like, ticket.
Yeah.
But
Which is brilliant. Bearing in mind, like, some of the games we used to come to, only 800 people. So to get, like, 500 for a friendly and, like,
Tuesday night
24
game,
hours,
more to the
and
point.
yeah, and a Tuesday night game. It's
You know.
fucking brilliant.
so, I mean,
It shows that everyone wants football back.
the thing is, I think it does so much for people's mental health. Like, I mean, drawing from my experience, I fucking hated lockdown because I couldn't train.
No, you couldn't train, you couldn't go and watch football.
I was climbing the wall. Like, I was okay when the Premier League came back, but even then, I was turning games off at half time.
It's not the same
It's
as
not-
going and watching a live game.
Well, for that, but it is when you've got no connection to the teams that are playing. It's like, I'll happily pay 20, 30 quid for like a week's worth of live streams of Dartford if I have to, but I'd much rather be there, like, not just for the YouTube side of things, but just to pick up the game.
And to see everyone. Like,
Well, exactly.
A lot of people
Haven't met Elise.
haven't met Elise, or didn't even know, like, I was
We'd had a
having her.
baby. Like, we literally, the amount of people who were like, shit, you've had a baby. Well, yeah. Lockdown happened. But the thing is tonight she's met a lot of people. You know, she's met her godfather for the first time. You know, she's met...
Gonna be a constant joke with Uncle Ben.
Yeah. You know. But then, at the end of the day, she's smiling away at people. And this is really fucking long. This is really rambly at this point. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, sorry for the ramble, but
I think the thing...
Dan asked for a long video.
So there you go, we're
Might not be
stretching.
football, but
But we're stretching it out.
we're stretching it.
But, I mean, look, I'm personally, I mean, this is me, I have adhered to lockdown, worn a face mask, even refereeing now, and that's changed so significantly. Like, you know, it's all fist bumps, you don't shake anyone's hands, you don't, even before the coin toss, the captains don't shake hands anymore. Football as a landscape has changed, but I think days like tonight, and I hope there are people from the government looking at us and going, fucking hell, we can actually do it. Because...
One thing I will say is if we can get 500 people on a Tuesday night for a friendly, you need to start watching the women.
Yeah, look, that's...
One, it's cheaper to get in, and two, it's still football.
Yeah, that's one thing. Dartford ladies, they've got a cup final coming up. I will double check the date. In fact, I'll put the date along the bottom of the screen. At Phoenix Sports, we'll probably be making... I'll try and make that down, actually. I'm feeling that.
Okay.
Go watch cup final. But the women are still playing. They're allowing the fans in. So if you need your football fix for Dartford, go and give the ladies. They're an amazing bunch of girls. You know, they're all lovely. A few of them are quite terrifying, actually. I mean, our club captain's absolutely fucking... She scares the shit out of me. I'm dreading if I ever have to referee her. Being deadly serious, I'm fucking terrified of her. But, listen, it meant so much to be back at PP tonight. To be fair, if we'd lost, I would have enjoyed it. I just... You know, having a laugh with my mates. That's all. That's what I've missed more than anything. Like, it could have been a social setting, like any social setting. But you look here. I mean, we've all come out. We've all had a good time. We've all had a laugh and a joke. And, you know, it's just... At the end of the day, it's the extended family you don't realise you miss until you don't see them for months on end. And I think that's one thing. That's one thing I will say. In terms of non-league, Premier League I can understand. They've got enough money to get by, but non-league, they need the cash, man. Like Macclesfield Town have gone, or they're in administration. Clubs left, right and centre will fold. And okay, I'm some fucking 2-bit YouTuber, but I know football. The clubs need the money. I hate Ebbsfleet with a passion. I fucking hate that club. I don't want to see them going to fucking administration. I don't want to see any club in this league.
The derby is great to have.
I don't want to see any
It brings
club.
in the money.
Do you know what? Honestly, like with the shambles of Bury being kicked out of the fucking league and whatever. It's fucking shambolic. But if whoever's in charge of football, if you're serious about keeping clubs, then fucking let fans back into non-league. We will adhere to social distancing. Look at us tonight. Every time, like, we had our steps where you could stand and where you couldn't. No one was stood on the stands where you couldn't.
Everyone had their face masks on. Some of them were still sat in the stands with face masks on.
Exactly, and that was a choice. You didn't have to. But that, to me, speaks volumes. Give us back our fucking football. Because live streaming's all well and good.
But what about the fans that can't access it?
Exactly. But think about it. Like, look at it as a club. Dartford are not the biggest club in the world.
No, but we live within our means, but those means are being taken away.
Exactly. Like, okay, we will survive one way or another. I believe, anyway. I don't know. But the clubs, I mean, I hate to say it again, but Fleet, I can't see them surviving. They've fucking raked out on players. Maidstone are another one. Even Tunbridge Angels, looking down at Mark down at Tunbridge. It's clubs like that I worry for. You know, the clubs below us, Sporting Club Thamesmead are another one. How the fuck are they going to go in without? Okay, they can have fans in at the moment, but how long's that going to last? Do you know what? Like, as a channel, all right, I will say this now. I'm going to try and go to more games and cheer on the local clubs. Go in there, buy a pint, have a burger, have some chips, have a cup of tea, buy a programme, buy a raffle ticket, whatever. I'll do my bit for the clubs because I don't want to see non-league football die. Because all my life, frankly, you can tell it's got under my skin a little bit. For years, all I've had is non-league football's this, non-league football's that. Well, fuck off, I'm a non-league football fan. I might follow Liverpool, yeah, and all right, Liverpool are my league team. But Dartford are the club on my heart. I've cried when we've been relegated. I've cried when we've been promoted. Quite frankly, I'd rather...
As much as, like, I have followed, like, non-league football. I used to be a Fleet fan. Don't hate me for it, because that was the team that my dad supported. That was where he took me. I was 6 weeks old the first time I was taken to Fleet.
I would like to say at least would have been younger than that had there been games.
Yeah.
Give it half a fucking chance.
And the ups and downs of that, like before they got the big investments, was terrible. Like my dad would go and clean out like behind the stands and like pull out all the weeds. They'd repaint things.
But then that's what football... I mean, I don't think I'm wrong in saying that, but I feel you consider yourself a Dartford fan.
I am now, yeah.
Like the first...
Because I wouldn't know anyone at Fleet anymore.
No, but even stepping away from the whole Fleet connection, you come in and the games mean as much to you as they do to me.
They do. I enjoy football for what it is. I love the game.
The one game I'll never forget is Tunbridge Angels last year.
Yep, 6 months anniversary.
And I've dragged
off to football we went.
It's not just that though. I mean, I was on the verge of tears at half time. I was so wound up, and I obviously didn't say this on camera, and I managed to compose myself. But you were fighting back tears at points.
It was just a horrendous game.
Like, knowing how much it hurt me, though, I could see the same hurt in you, and that meant a lot. Like, Dartford are my club. You know, yeah,
With the non-league clubs, you get a lot more ups and downs. Like with like Premier League teams, you don't get the ups and downs of being relegated and going back up because most of them will stay there.
No, but even if your club does get relegated, you're still financially so much fucking better off. Like with Dartford, there are times I sit there and think, fucking hell, are we going to have a club?
I mean, we thought that at the beginning of last season.
Yeah, oh, there goes their bus.
We thought, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There's Ben and Mum on the bus.
We could have been on that bus. Oh well, I don't know. But no, I sat there and I said to look, I woke up crying a few times thinking, I'm losing my club. And I'd like to wager I'm not the only fan who thought that. But tonight has got to have shown what non-league football can do. And I'm sorry, but if you ask every single fucking fan in that stadium, their mental health is the best it's ever fucking been. Because they're back watching their team, their club. Fucking...
That's the great thing about non-league clubs. Most of the fans are local.
Do you know what?
Which really is great. Because you think about the Premier League teams, a lot of people that support them don't live anywhere
No,
near the
I'm a
team.
prime example. I'm a Liverpool fan. I live in London.
Yeah.
But this is why I could go out and for the same price I spend at Dartford, I could get a ticket at Cheltenham. I could go to Cheltenham.
You could, but
I wouldn't want to because my mates are here and it's a family. I've been coming here since I was...
knee-high to a grasshopper.
Yeah, pretty much like 8, 9 even. Like, I've been coming here since I was a youngster and people know me here. And the thing I love...
Sometimes you don't know them.
No, exactly. That's normally after I've had a bit to drink, to be honest with you. I'm sort of like...
It's all very good for names. He'll know your face. He'll be like, I know you, but I can't remember your name.
Yes. Also, shout out to Muddy, by the way. I know your name. I now follow you on Twitter. Absolute legend. Love him. Comes over every time and says, oh, congrats on the videos. I love him a bit. Love Muddy. Also, shout out to Karen and Colin and all that. Rich. All my little family at football. I don't care if I sound gay, to be frightfully honest with you. I couldn't give a shit. But, do you know what? I've seen this club be relegated, be reprieved and be relegated again. And that was the hardest season I've ever watched. I hate seeing Dartford lose. I'm a fucking terrible loser. I really am.
Yeah, take it from me. He's a very sore loser.
If I come in, and I mean, I played a game in pre-season for a team to help out in goal, and we lost stuff, what was it, 5-0?
Yeah, about that. But you came off the pitch thinking it was
8. I was in such a bad mood. And I'd played really fucking well. I kept the score down. But I was in such a bad mood because I felt like I'd let the team down. I don't claim to be Dartford's biggest fan, and I'm not. Like, fuck me. There are volunteers up here who put in so much more effort than I fucking do.
Yeah, like Grandad.
Like my granddads, I mean...
Your dad makes it down and sits in the turnstiles when he can.
Do you know what? They're the people who make non-league clubs. People who run the turnstiles, who run the club shop, who run...
Especially turnstiles, because they're the first face you see.
And do you know what? I'm honoured that my family are involved in that. And I think, to be honest with you, it's... Listen, it is what it is. Like, non-league football needs fans. And I think non-league fans need football. Because, I mean, my mental health, I'll admit, I've not shied away from it on this channel. My mental health has improved since Elise was born. But coming back tonight, I'm probably the happiest I've been in months.
Me too. Because you being happy makes me happy.
But then,
and us being happy makes Elise happy.
Exactly. She was laughing away at football tonight. She was yelling. Well, I say yelling at the players. She was...
she was gurgling away and like...
But she was...
What we call her talking is her just making lots and lots of noise, because that is the beginning of her talking.
But
It'll slowly become words. Let's hope it doesn't become the naughty words that go on at football. But if it does, she will just be told that those words are not okay.
And only adults can use them. But even, like... Fuck me, we really are rambling. We've almost been going for 20 minutes. Fuck me, have we gone off on a tangent?
Well, we haven't really. We've stayed on point. We want our football back permanently.
Yeah. But look, the thing is I'm happy to come and... Look, as I've said, I'll happily pay for live streams.
But it'll never beat being...
No, it'll never be the
in
exact
stadium.
same as standing there, looking at our team...
And sometimes...
Screaming at them.
Having fans there is the difference between winning and
But
losing, because the players feel the atmosphere.
Yeah, well, it's like, I will always remember Chelmsford away where we lost 4-0. And I will always remember this. I slagged Cameron Brodie off. I called him a fucking moron. And for him, we bumped into him on a night out and I thought, oh shit, here we go. And do you know what? He had the bollocks to come over to me and say, do you know what, mate? I've seen your videos and I respect what you've got to say. He said, I can see you're a fan who cares about the club. And that's all any of us are, on a base level. It doesn't matter whether you spend 200 quid in the club shop or you spend £1 on a 50-50 ticket. That doesn't matter, but you're putting money in the club.
I mean, after the first time I came to Dartford with you, I've always had pound coins ready for Karen the minute we come through the turnstile for 50-50 tickets.
But that's it.
We've never won, but
who
it's
gives a
money
fuck?
for the club.
I would rather, if I win the lottery tomorrow, right, and I won say £61 million, You can bet your bottom dollar I would pump at least £1 million into Dartford. Not even for them to sign players, but so the club could survive. Because
I'm assuming the club owns all the Astro
yeah,
and stuff.
so they've got money coming in, but
Yeah, but it's not enough.
no. So
It's not.
Look, in the fucking 1,000,000 to 1 chance that someone who actually can make a difference sees this, and as I've said, I am some 2-bit YouTuber. I drink, I get annoyed at football, and I call people cunts. You don't like me, fuck off, frankly. But don't think for a minute that this club don't mean anything to me. This club have been part of my life for fucking years. So, to anyone high up who's watching this, give non-league football back their fucking income. Look at tonight. You want people to adhere to social distancing, shut the fucking pubs. Open the football grounds. Because I can tell you now, people will behave a hell of a lot better in football grounds than they would in the pubs.
There's more security.
For one, but because people want football.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about we were allowed alcohol on the terrace today. How many people were absolutely smashed and then went, doing all stupid shit? None.
No one.
No one made the pain in the arse themselves. They had their drinks on the terrace, but then go silly.
Do you know what? So many people were just brilliant. So,
I mean, the bar staff were great because they had 3 people behind the bar and everyone did that section.
Yep.
Whether it was a pint you wanted from one end and a pint you wanted from the other end,
they worked.
it was never done by the same person.
No.
So there was no cross-contamination at all.
And do you know what?
And as someone that works in the hospitality industry, that was amazing to see because that doesn't even happen where I work.
Look, I'll say this now. I've never been prouder of this football club. We could get to the FA Trophy final if this season ever actually starts. We could get promoted with a league record. We could win the FA Trophy. We could get round to the 3rd round of the FA Cup, get Liverpool away, and take them to a replay. I would still be proud of them, but not as proud as I am tonight, and that seems stupid for a friendly. I cannot stress that enough. This video is going to be like 40 minutes fucking long.
It is, but you could tell the players loved having fans back.
Do you know what? They were interacting with us.
You could chat to them like you wished.
Hilsey. I said good luck to Hilsey, and he said cheers, mate. Even the officials were loving it. And I'm a ref. I can speak from experience. Sometimes having fans is an absolute bastard.
I mean, all the staff were quite happy to wave at the baby.
Yeah, everyone was saying hello to her. And do you know what? That is what this is. This Dartford are a family club. And do you know what? That's what I'll leave it on. This club is a family. This carries on. How many families are going to fucking go?
Because it isn't just Dartford as a non-league club that are a family. It's everyone.
Every single non-league club. So, whoever sees this, and I don't give a shit if it's the fucking Prime Minister himself or whoever it is, but for fuck's sake, man, stop all this bollocks about, oh, well, football fans are a bunch of yobbos and whatever. No, we're not. Give us back our football.
But
We
you know
will.
what? Non-league fans have never caused as much trouble as Premier League fans.
Give us back our football. Give us back.
If you want to use the Liverpool fans as an example, they won the league. What happened to their fans? They're all not doing social distancing and throwing a fucking party.
They had one league for the first time. 30 years. Mind you, then again, I wasn't out celebrating. I was stood.
No, you were at home with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we celebrated, but we did it in our own house.
Yeah. But that is fair. Liverpool fans shouldn't have done that.
They shouldn't, no.
But I understand it. 30 years. But then look at Dartford tonight. No one was trouble. So, listen, I'm leaving it there. That's all I'll say on the matter. Get these families back to non-league, because otherwise there won't be a family to go back to. So, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to Lou for appearing, and Ben, all that. Hopefully this won't be the last video involving football, but...
Hopefully we'll be back before New Year.
Fingers crossed, but I mean, if it carries on...
Well, I still got my fingers crossed for Boxing Day.
Oh, fucking hell. If I miss Boxing Day, I'm going to be pissed. Literally, I'm going to buy many bottles of wine and just sit there and get drunk. But thanks for watching, guys. And if I literally tweet this at the Prime Minister, tweet this at whoever. But bring back our football fans, man, because we need it. The clubs need it, the fans need it. So, yeah, but that's it for me. See you in the next one. Stay safe out there, and for fuck's sake, don't do anything stupid, because I want you all to go back to football. We both do, and I really want Elise to see them. But, nah, honestly, guys, just stay safe out there. Look after your neighbours. Adhere to social distancing. I know it's a pain in the arse.
But it has to be done.
But just do it. Think about your grandparents, think about your friends, think about your family. Think about your club. Fucking bring it back. Do the social distancing. Do what you've got to fucking do. Because the sooner this is over, the sooner we can all go out and have one massive fuck-off party. And I'll tell you what, I'll be stood on the fucking table screaming Dartford songs in the middle of Dartford at the top of my fucking lungs.
He's probably not kidding about that.
No, I'm really not.
There'll be me trying to get him down.
But...
And then going, no, I'm fine. And then he falls off the table.
Yep.
And we're in agony.
Yep. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. And... yeah, man.
Goodbye.
Yep.